This Golgari deck by Kippe Ando just 5-0'd a Standard League event running 2 copies of Izoni, Center of the Web, a 6-mana 5/4 legendary creature elf detective with menace. When it enters or attacks, you may collect evidence 4. If you do create 2 2/1 black and green spider creature tokens with menace and reach, you can also sack 4 tokens to surveil 2, draw 2 cards, then gain 2 life. This is a card I have never seen or played before, and dude 5-0'd the standard event in a really interesting Golgari shell. It's got a lot of self-mill without like crazy self-mill payoffs, I would say. We have Seed of Hope, mill 2 cards, get a permanent back from the graveyard to your hand, gain 2 life. Defiled Crypt is a payoff for this whole thing. For 1 mana, you get the Cadaver Lab. Again, this is a card I've never played before. When you unlock the store, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, so a little bit of value there. And then the real half is for 4 mana, which is quite expensive. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black horror enchantment creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn, so it's quite expensive to pay 4 mana and do nothing on that turn. But then once you get it going, there is quite a lot of mill, both to mill on your turn at sorcery speed and potentially even on your opponent's turn at instant speed to start pumping out these 2/2s. 2/2s don't take over the world though, so it's interesting that the payoff doesn't seem crazy high for this so far. Quag Feast, a really excellent removal spell. 2 mana, mill 2, pretty much kill anything. Treasure's Insight, 2 mana, mill 4. Whenever something comes out of the graveyard, get a life, not bad. Get a card back to your hand. Esper Origins, a new card from Final Fantasy, a 2 mana sorcery. Surveil 2, you gain 2 life. If the spell was cast from your graveyard, aka later with flashback, exile, then put it onto the battlefield transformed under its owner's control with a finality counter on it. This gets the flipped 4/4 enchantment creature Saga Elemental half. Phase 1 is reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, put into your hand. Phase 2 is add 2 green mana. And phase 3 is other creatures you control get +2/+2 and trample until end of turn. Could be potentially a finisher if we have a lot of Defiled Crypt tokens out, or even some Izoni Spider tokens out. We could kind of go wide with those 2 cards, but otherwise I don't see us going super wide. 3 copies of the Keen-Eyed Curator is Graveyard Hate, and also is kind of a payoff for us self-milling. Like ideally, we can get enough cards down there to turn this into a 7/7 without too much trouble. 2 Disruptive Storm Broods, early removal spell, late game enchantment artifact hate. I like it. 2 Corsi Revenants, again, kind of a payoff for self-mill. 3 mana, 3/3 flying, Death Touch lifelink. You can renew it from the graveyard, put that stuff on someone else. 2 copies of the Tranquil Frillback, just a generic, answer to a couple different things. Maybe gain some life, maybe destroy a Steel Cutter, maybe exile a graveyard for some graveyard hate. 3 copies of Glissa, always a really good card. She doesn't really shine that much in general. I feel like she just dies a lot of the time, but if she lives, she is a menace to deal with. And then 3 copies of Urgent Necropsy, a mythic rare, 4 mana instant. Additional cost to cast a spell, collect evidence X, where X is the total mana value of the permanents a spell targets. That could be a lot of mana to target. This is probably the biggest payoff for self-milling aggressively, is we could destroy up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, up to 1 target enchantment, up to 1 target planeswalker. It's potentially a lot. Of all the cards that I'm excited to have a big mill payoff for, like this is a powerful card against the right board, but it is expensive to get that much evidence X in the graveyard, and we're running 24 lands. Sideboard, Duress, Ghost Vacuum, Terra Thunder, Reclamation Sage, that's fun, Harvester of Misery, Cutdowns, the Corsi Revenants, again, Surak, the Elusive Hunter, another Harvester, and 2 Vivian Reeds. We are in a little bit of a rush today. I'm doing a big international move in 2 days. And so I'm going to try to pump out some quicker, I'm looking to do 30-ish minute videos instead of an hour, and just get as many as I can done today. My last apartment viewing is the 24th. So if I have videos through the 25th, maybe I'm stable by the 25th and I could, film from my new setup the 26th. Something like that. So expect some quick and dirty videos for you guys over the next 6, 7, 8, 9 days. We'll be on the play. Seed of Hope. Looks good. Good mana. Been playing a lot of 20 land decks the last couple days, and have gotten got by the 1-landers. I guess yesterday was pretty good. The Gruul, we had some 1-landers, and they all just managed to work out. Fast land, go. What do we want here? It gets black. Probably just take the Treasure's Insight so far. But the Curator does survive Cutdown, so I think I'm down to do that here. On the play, a little 3/3 aggro. Rakdos. Rakdos, go for the throat. Just give him the Glissa here. I don't think we need to be too cute with it. See if they can line up another Go for the Throat. We don't have any removal to force her through, though. Tap land? They Go for Throat on their turn, but now they're doing nothing. We could draw a card here first. We don't have any protection. I don't think there's any reason not to attack here first. We could duress away something, but they're just casting response. Let's see if we can connect. Looks like not. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe we'll do a Cadaver Lab and get it back or something. Artifact, enchantment, creature, or land card. Alright, let's start with this. Land wouldn't be bad. We don't really know what they are yet. Throwback could be good eventually. But guaranteed land here isn't that bad. Means we can double Seed of Hope. Registrator's Insight again. Maybe a little bit better. I guess we're getting back land. I think we'll take the untapped land. Okay, a weird turn. Wouldn't say a whole lot got accomplished. Rakdos aggro with Screaming Nemesis. Again, we have no removal here except for the Urgent Necropsy, which is potentially going down. I don't want them to shut off the life gain. I think we're going to do it now on our own turn. Let's see what else we got here. More land. How are we doing on basics? We got basics. We'll take the Fabled Passage. We can go down now. And I don't think we wait for a torch. It's just too risky. We actually like our life gain setup. I think we're pretty happy with the life gain setup. So we just need to artifact, creature. Yeah, that's fine. We need 3 mana here. 1, you know. That's 3, that's fine. If you wait, maybe we get, what? A Liliana? Maybe a Steel Cutter? Probably, you know... an enchantment. Could have actually found a target there. We have a nice little life gain setup, though. I don't hate not risking the, you know, torch, turn off life gain, duress. Last card gone. Okay. That's a card. 1 mana open. Sure. Let's do some evidence collecting, shall we? Dude with stick. Evidence 4, we can just take this guy. Okay. You got a torch? Cut down. Okay. I mean, it'd be good to learn a little more about what they're doing before we sideboard. It looks like Rakdos aggro with mono black removal. And some duress. But they might not have a whole lot of gas. If we attack here, we do get to run back the tokens. We would throw away Izoni and just get it back, which is not that bad. I'm down. Okay, let's do it. Let's just not remove any creatures. Evidence 4, so that's 1, 2. We cannot get there. We can do the lab, though. Right, 1, 2, without taking any creatures out. I think that's just the easiest way. Collect. Make some spiders, play the lab for the 4 mana version, and then do the 5 mana the other. Oh, they don't even do it. Okay. Well, still do the same thing here. This guy for 4. Flip it for 1. We could play a 1-drop. Frillback takes the enchantment, which is not bad. So does this guy. This is always good. I mean, this is just straight up a removal spell, right? Got plenty of mana to blow. Okay. Throwback, kill I fear missing out. Strip their graveyard for what it's worth. I don't even know if we need to do that. Game 4 life. Shelly of the Apocalypse. That's a card. Do you think they'll trade that with Izoni? Double Frillback. I guess we'll do all three. I don't know if it's worth it to take their graveyard, but we're not gonna do anything else with the mana, so I think this is fine. Artifact, graveyard, gain 3 life. Okay, destroy you. Graveyard. I think it's attack all here. The menace creatures are quite annoying to block. Alright, 4 more evidence to collect. I might have to start taking creatures at some point. Instant. You're done. Alright, so the deck is weird. I mean, in theory, they're kind of an aggro deck, so maybe Corsi Revenant would be helpful. We didn't see any 1-drops. So we put in Cut Down? I don't think the Reanimator. You'd think they have some 1-drops. Right, like I feel like Cut Down will have a target. Can also kill the, whatever. We didn't see any artifacts yet, or they could run stuff. Plenty of target removal. Surak would be good. Vivian's expensive on the draw. Artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. We didn't see any of that. Creature or land card. I don't know if she comes in. Duress, we didn't really see any big need for Duress. Just going to take a removal spell we can go 1 for 1 with anyway. It's a pretty grindy game. I like the Esper Origins. Curator is just a normal creature to survive Cut Down. Throwback actually found a target. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe some Dredger's Insight can get cut. Do we have enough mill without that? You need kind of mill to turn on the whole deck. I mean, this guy's weird, right? We don't need this card. Let's try this. We could hit the we could hit the random enchantment creature, but that's kind of it. Cut down on the draw. Yeah, looks good. Izoni's expensive, but we'll keep this. All right, fast land. Hold open some options here. Do nothing. Get that graveyard going. Yeah, we'll take the Glissa back. Okay. Fast land again. Keep filling that graveyard. Surveil 2. The Crypt is honestly kind of good. Just this weird grindy game. I don't hate keeping that, actually. We can slam Glissa, it'll die. We can get it back the next turn. See if they Nemesis the Slasher. Yeah, okay. Well. Almost certainly they have Go for the Throat here. So we play Glissa, they kill it. They attack, they drop us a lot down. have really a better answer to it yet, though. Glitz is probably going to die. The next turn's weird. I'm trying to use our mana as efficiently as possible. We'll attack, let's kill this thing. We can cut down, and then like also Seed of Hope, and then maybe also Cadaver Lab, and just get it back. Yep. Okay. Drop to 22, then drop to 11. Actually, land is not bad. Take some more black here, maybe. Then yeah, start with a Seed of Hope, I guess, in case we hit anything else relevant, although I doubt it. Sure, we'll take this creature back. We can actually cast the creature and hold cut down, which I am down for here. Okay, deck is moving. Summon Brynhildir. Mountain on top. Nemesis as well. All right, everyone's showing up. So, do we block the Nemesis? Shut off life gain for the rest of the game. Probably not with the Revenant, right? Also, we don't know if they have Torch or not. I think go no blocks. Maybe just play the Revenant from the graveyard or something. Whew, that's nice. Okay. Well, now I feel like we should zap the Nemesis and the enchantment for a total of 5 mana. One, two. Yeah, I think we can probably pull that off here. Creature, enchantment, no planeswalker. 1, 2, 3. We'd have to get rid of you, or a creature. I think we'll get rid of you. All right, and we'll get back Glissa as well. Okay, 2 for 1. Some way we could drop the Corsi on the Keen Curator, maybe get it to a 7/7 trample, flying, get touch, lifelink. That is an interesting way to proceed. Another slasher. I think we're playing Glissa now and hoping that she survives. That's also a good answer. I think we just want to get rid of the first slasher while we can. I don't want to trade the Curator, actually. I think you're just gone. And I think we hold back here. And hope First Strike Death Touch holds back their slasher. Let's not throw away the Curator yet. Could still Corsi Revenant on top of it. Just hope they don't hit the next go for the throat for the next Glissa. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Why is Fear getting there? Oh, just to attack. So that would drop us to 8, then to 4, then to 2, then to 1. But we'd be alive. Next turn could go up 3 to 4, and again drop 2 to 1, and still be alive. Right? 8 to 4, 2 to 1. They could have Burst Lightning, though. But, trade here. We don't know if we're gonna hit the land for Izoni. I think we're doing this. If they have Burst Lightning, I think they get us. So 8 to 4. We could block this one. 2 to 1. Nothing. That's a card we can play. The next Glissa. Sure. Land is actually interesting because, feels like Glissa's best. Next turn. It's more mana efficient if we do this. And we just chump block with the Izoni spiders. So now we go 6 to 3 to 1 again. But they can't kill us until they hit that burst lightning. I don't really know if that's in there. That will kill us. And that is nice to see as well. So we could bring in some more artifact hate. So 4 to 2 and 2 to 0 off the children. All right, that is game. Still cut down on good targets. We know they have Ghost Vacuum now, which makes all of our graveyard shenanigans a little bit worse. Something we can do here. Okay, sure. To game 3 we go. The Ghost Vacuum. Terra Stone is the only card I'd potentially bring in, and the Exile is also nice against their Zombie Assassin. Surveil 2 is really not as good as Mill 4. Like, this is one of the cards I'm looking to cut, I think. Surak is still good against all the targeted removal. The Crypt feels good. I mean, bring back Glissas was like a nice strategy. I don't know if we need all of our 6-drops, but he's kind of iconic to the deck, so we keep it in there. If we want to take it out, we put in... Honestly, that's pretty much it. You can put in like a frill back. But he's cool. I don't know how we're supposed to hit all that land and that many land drops. Maybe we'll put in one frill back. Just to clean up the Ghost Vacuums if we can. Okay, game 3. Let's see how it goes. On the play, 4-lander with Feast on 2 and then nothing else, but we have a Surveil land. I think it's fine enough for best of 3. Let's try to get a playable here. That does not help us for a good while. No duress. It's okay. We can thin the deck of land here, I guess. Sure. Okay. Interestingly enough, we can actually kill this with Terra Sunder. Comes to tap though. Yeah, we get the classic issue here, but it's okay. We'll see if they have the Go for Throat lined up as always. I think we want to save Terra Sunder for the Slasher anyway, if we can. Alright, Go for Throat, always in hand. Never didn't have it. That's okay. That's playable this turn. We just Cadaver, get back Glissa. Let's start here. I guess we'll get this guy cooking. To flash it back, though. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not sure we need to draw you. You seem good, though. You seem universally pretty good. Unless they go Sheldred next turn. That'd be Necropsy. But, it's an answer to pretty much everything in their deck. The Bat. It's actually okay. We have the answer to it on top of the deck. And it gets shuffled back in. I mean, it answers most. It answers everything except Sheldred. Sheldred's the only card. Sheldred and the Slasher are what we really save removal for. We have Necropsy and Quag, one more Quag Feast and 2 Terra Sunders to answer some of the worst stuff. Okay. Opponent's got plenty to do here. Preacher. It's another card that needs answering. I mean, we can just kill enchantment and creature here for 4. Which is totally fine with me, I guess. How much evidence do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's plenty. It's an instant. I think we're fine to wait. Sanctuary as well, okay. I mean, they know it's coming. Artifact 0. Creature. Enchantment. Planeswalker. Go 1, 2. Sorry, 3. I guess we'll go 4 here. Okay, 2 for 1 achieved. If we're going really grindy here, we could play the Crypt on 4 first. Just to get that little bit of extra value. Nope. Looks like that guy's getting Terra Sundered. I think immediately. I mean, it's got to happen anyway. They know it's happening, but I think it just got to be this way. Okay, not a bad pick. That's it for the whole turn. Maybe they have a Slasher follow-up or Sanctuary attack. Nemesis to the face. We have an answer for that too. We've seen no ability for them to shut off our life gain. Man, if we get the lab going, it's a little slow. It also gives us more time to necropsy. We'll take 6 next turn, but then I think we just get more value out of this over the course of the game. I think it's worth it. Get back like a Glissa here, I guess. Okay, so we made a 2-2, which is slow. But, you know, we have answers lined up. Even if they shut off our life gain, it's not the end of the world. We're still at 17 here. Bat. Can take Necropsy or the Stormbreed, but not both. Okay. They could also run like a random Monstrous Rage. We just shut off the Stormbreed. I don't think they're going to have it, but we don't know. No blocks. Then the question is, do we kill the Bat or do we kill the Nemesis? Are we going to hit the next land drop? Fast land. I think we kill the Bat and take another 6 this turn off the Soulstone Sanctuary. Drop to 8. But we have the Glissa. So we can block the Sanctuary at least. We also have Esper Origins down there, for whatever that's worth. Can make a random 4/4. Last card in hand. Another Go for the Throats? Might as well level up the Sanctuary, right? It's more efficient. What was that last card? Another Go for the Throat. Okay, they should have leveled up the Sanctuary, right? Technically, we're not going to block this turn. And I don't think there's anything that would cause us to change that, so I think it's this. That's it, no Sanctuary, alright. Can do that, plus the Necropsy this turn. I mean, it's just a land. It's not an artifact or enchantment or planeswalker, so... It's also someone sent up to use the graveyard stuff before they top deck a Ghost Vacuum. I feel like they have a Shelter or something in hand. Like, we could just kill this with the Curator. And save the Necropsy for whatever's next. We shut off life gain for the rest of the game. Maybe that's not worth it. Okay. Artifact. Creature. Enchantment. Planeswalker. 4, 2, 3. I'll just do the Necropsy, right? Actually, only 3, my bad. That's fine. Feels like there's like a Sheldred or something in hand there waiting for that one to go. Just a land? This will be a Surveil 2. Ah, it's a threat, I guess. We're about to Surveil again, right? Permanent card put into your hand. Never played this card before. We get a free 2/2 out of the deal, which is not so bad. We like both these cards, honestly. This guy flips. If it's a permanent card, put it into your hand, which it is, because we surveilled it on top. I think if we were to replay that, maybe we, like, we can throw away the Curator into the, Sanctuary here. I don't know if they would make that trade or not. If we had waited, we could have held open mana and threatened the 7/7 level up, which would have been better. But, it's maybe okay. So I have a whole bunch of mana next turn, which would normally be kind of useless, but, can actually spend it to level up one of these Curators. I'm really hoping they don't have Gix's Command. I don't think we're playing around that, though. I guess I would kill all the 2/2s. Whenever one more cards leave your graveyard. Slasher finally showing up. We have the answer on top of the deck, though. Add a whole bunch of mana here. Probably just get exiled immediately. We have a huge attack to pull off. So we can exile cards from our own graveyard, both on our turn and on theirs. With the Curator. But then we are removing cards from our own graveyard. So maybe not worth it. Let's see what they block here. Okay, I think we can likely find game. So you can be a land. You can be, in fact, an enchantment creature if we really want to be snazzy with it. And last one can be an instant. And that should about do it. Cool. Fun deck. Way better than I thought. I really enjoyed the Crypt. I think that's a cool long-term, you know, card I've never played with before. I feel like you couldn't get away with that in best of one, but this was a weird matchup where they just had infinite go for the throats, it felt like, and being able to really grind with them was quite good. They were not that aggressive. I wasn't sure how aggressive they'd be. They could have been Rakdos with Cecil and some other weird one-drops, but that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. That was a really nice way to start the day for me. I got like 9 more videos to go, but this was sweet. Yeah, give it a try. I don't know if I blow all your Mythic Rares on Urgent Necropsy. Like, that is the bottleneck on the deck. I have 1 Mythic Rare left and 180 rares, right? Mythic Rares are my bottleneck, so you don't have to run this. You can run just go for the throw. A lot of the time, it was just 1 for 1. We got lucky they were running enchantment creatures and creatures, so we got a 2 for 1 there a lot of the time, but it is expensive to craft, obviously. It's very cool. It's expensive, you know, 6 mana in a deck that doesn't actually have any ramp, right? We have Surveil with the ability to keep hitting lands on top, but we don't actually have any ramp, so that's kind of interesting. Gliss is always fun. You know, Stormbrood's cool card. I like that it gets play. You know, I thought I was high on this card on the original release. The Crypt was a cool card. It was great. I really enjoyed this. Esper Origins, we got to see pop off a little bit. 4 mana, Surveil 2, gain 2 life. Flip it into a 4/4. Also reveal the top of the card of your library. Surveil a permanent on top. Put the card into your hand. Next man, you get more. Like it did a lot. And we actually had a lot of zombies. If the game had gone on one more turn, the +2/+2 and trample would have actually been huge on our Crypt board state. I do think there's an interesting thing with the Crypt where at some point you can start exiling cards very cheap off the curator on both turns to get double triggers. But it's whenever one or more. Oh yeah, cards leave your graveyard. Yeah, that's great. We should have. I missed that for sure in there. It was deck. It was fun. It was a fun deck. For sure, try it out. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe. We're cutting it here early. I got a lot more to do. I'm doing a big international move, so wish me luck. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.